Okay, so here we are in the next one of I don't know how many. Back to envelopes. I think I was going to have a quick look at just quickly using the filter and altering the sounds via using a filter to the auxiliary envelope, not filter. Altering the filter using the envelope, the auxiliary envelope. There we go. Let's get the stuff right that we're talking about. So, auxiliary envelope. Let's go to off there and have a look at. Right, so we've got some stuff set up on it. So we've got a rate of 16 up to level 100. So, rate 0, 100 level. Attack 2 decay is set to 0 to go to 0 quickly, and then to minus 100 because it's an auxiliary envelope. It can go plus and minus above and below the 0 line, and then release is set to 0, 0. Very good. It is on time based at the moment. We'll see how that goes as we start to alter things. So if we go to chords, we'll need a new chord. Let's just check layer 2 is clear as well. It is. So layer 1, we're going to alter using the auxiliary envelope, wherever it is, just after the MIDI things, a bit further down. There we go, we're getting there, nearly there. There we go. Auxiliary envelope plus. So whatever the wave shape is coming out of the auxiliary envelope, or whatever the shape of the envelope is, it's going to come out and it's going to affect, hopefully. Let's do it on pitch first, so then we'll be able to hear it. Dead easy, hopefully. So hopefully you can hear that. So it's just kicking up quick, isn't it? Yep. Now let's use the whole range of the auxiliary envelope, so from plus to minus. So what you've heard there is the speed of the change is slower. Let's go to, this is auxiliary envelope less than or minus. Yep, and if we swap that round and go to minus, it actually flips to go negative first and then comes back up again, the pitch. So let's go and change that to plus and minus. And then just the minus, so this will be high pitch. Yep, so that is back to plus 60ish, we had it. Right, so let's go and edit the mode to tempo based. And we can really emphasize this if we drop the tempo down to half of that, to 60. Yeah. So drop that back up again to where it was. This is 120. Yep. So we'll leave it on tempo for the time being. What we'll do is we'll turn repeat on this time. Go back to time based. So there's a little bit of difference there, to my ears at least. Let's see if we can accentuate that by altering the attack and release times for the envelope. So here we go. Yeah, so we've got a change there perhaps. So at this point the change of pitch is so slow that because we're on an arpeggiator which is only playing really short notes, we're not hearing the sound difference. So let's take the arp off and just play a note. Yeah, so just like with the filter resonance we talked about only being triggered on note, the same with the auxiliary envelope. Once the note's been triggered, the auxiliary envelope will do its thing until such time as the envelope's triggered if there's a change. Right, so now we've got a slow rise, relatively. Let's now change the time-based to tempo-based. So it's gone faster because the tempo is obviously using notes which are closer together than the time-based. But what that means is if we slow the tempo down, slow this right down, and one of the things about the command station which is ace is you can set the tempo right down to 1. And then we'll change it back to time based, so you can see there is a difference there. So we've got back to tempo, alter the tempo. So we've got a tempo of 300. Right. So we'll leave it at 100 for the time being. Back onto our envelopes. So we've got an 1/8 rate there. So this is actually on tempo based. Let's just go back. You can get the rates to match, and this is where you would tie in, say, if we change this filter now rather than the pitch, you can tie it into what's happening in the beat of the drums or other melodic pieces. So if we go to chords and change instead of pitch, we change this to filter frequency. Yeah, all of a sudden we've got an interesting little thing going on. Again, resonance doesn't change until you re-trigger the note. Right, so let's have a listen to what happens when we change the auxiliary envelope to plus and minus. And then just a minus. So it's almost like on just on plus it gets a big boost to the brightness because it's adding. On plus minus it gets less boost because that range is being added to a lower shift around the 0 point, and then when we go to minus it drops it below the line of 0, so therefore you get even less of a thing. So obviously altering this value here, let's just get over to that value. Yeah. So in other words, you can alter the way this works. Go negative. Go to plus minus. There we go. Right, so there we have like a that's an interesting possible thing to play with. Obviously you've also got all the filters to explore, to look at the resonant points and just to see what happens in terms of how that changes the noise, which is also fun to do. If we just have it off, just to sort of show the differences. So you get you just get a, and then it's there, and that's to do with, again here, the minus 100. So if we change that the other way around, we get, and that's it. I can hear a little something going on with the filter in the background. So change that to just positive. Interesting little, let's try that with the ARP. I'll just put the ARP on. Oh, preset on. Yeah, so having that you can choose the sort of shaping, the sculpting of your sound to be as you desire it. Like, put that back on again now. Yeah, and because the notes are so short you can't tell. I wonder what would happen if we then, you know, I said before about the gate value. If we increase this gate value. I wonder if you can hear the little sort of cascadey waterfally thing in the background. Let's just go back here and turn repeat on, see if there's any difference. I can't hear any difference there. Let's just take the gate all the way up to 100. Right, so if we drop down the... I'm just seeing where we can get the audio. So there might be something going on there or not. But certainly you'd have to explore that to find the interesting variations within it with the ARP on, rather than having the ARP in the off, which we're going to do now. Status off. Did it again. Put on the preset, turn it off. Yeah, So that's an interesting. So let's have a see if we can change that, because that filter is being changed via the via the menu, the auxiliary envelope. Yeah. So let's go to the chord, go to there, and plus minus. Yeah, so if we leave it plus minus, and then change the times here. Yeah. So we can drop that down a bit. Yeah, attack 1 up to 100%. So what if we then go and do attack 2 down to minus 100 and put that as an 1/8 or something. There we go. And then go to attack 3, which is, we'll put that up to 100 and take it up there at a slower pace. Half, say. Decay 2 will increase that pace. Right, so what we've done now is gone past the, I think, the amp envelopes range. So let's have a look at the amp envelope, because obviously the amp envelope is going to open and close, and whatever the filter's doing, it's going to shut it off as soon as the amp envelope shuts down. So decay 2's 90 to a 90% level. That's quite a long time. Let's let's have a look at release time. 40. Okay. Aha, of course. We are altering the filter value for frequency, but the filter envelope itself might be short. Maybe. Let's have a look. So attack immediately to 100, 10 rate down to 50. Right, okay, so if we put that to an 80 rate, it'll curve off slower. I thought. Okay, let's have a look at K20, release 50. Okay, so why is that doing that then? So I'm wondering why it's cutting off so quick. Let's have a look at just putting the repeat on and see what happens. Right, so there's some. Oh, I wasn't leaving it for long enough, obviously. Okay. Right, so that might mean the auxiliary rate. Ah, of course, yeah. So that's 4 notes long. It's like a bar. It's waiting for. Yeah, and if we don't take it down to minus 100, in fact, if we go to the chords and go here to auxiliary envelope and just have the plus values. and then when we release, it jumps back up again. So back to the auxiliary envelope, and we'll go to attack. We'll shorten that down. Yep. Attack 2, we'll drop that down. Yep. Attack. Sorry, decay. Yep. Instead of half as an 8th. Yep. And decay 2 rather than half. So you can get some interesting, and the ringiness is because the filter's been left to go and got some resonance on. So if we were to change the resonance on the chords, go to the next blank chord, change resonance by using we'll try it using an LFO to change the resonance by an amount. So let's filter resonance, let's do plus minus resonance. Oh, I might need to go negative perhaps. Let's have a look at the LFO. It's key-sync triangle 1/16th, so it'd have to be a lot faster than that, wouldn't it? Yeah, so that'd be the other way. Maybe. Yeah, that didn't do what I thought it might do, but that's because I'm getting confused. Yeah, so I think we'll leave it there. You've seen some interesting things or not, depends upon whether you're interested in seeing them things, and have a play with the envelopes. I wonder what would happen if I take that off. So have a play. Let's put that the other way around. Oh, just a thing, that crackliness you heard there, you can almost hear it there. The crackliness is due to the gain staging, which you can have a play with. If you drop down the volume of a layer or all layers, you should in theory get rid of that, but obviously everything will go quieter then. But you shouldn't get the crackliness. In theory. Right, so there it is. Right, so that's that's what I was trying to get with the filter frequency. It might be because of that note on, note off thing. You know, the resonance only triggers with the key press. I wonder. Right, so that warbling effect of the filter frequency. Yep. So let's go to the LFO. And let's change that to yes, so that's where it is. Yeah. Free run. Yeah, so that's what I was after doing before, was getting that movement there. And that pulsating is the speed is there, so we can slow that down. I'll speed it up, obviously. And you can even set that up with a bit of delay. What does that sound like with the if we go to change the instrument to like a drum. Where's the drums? K for kit. Kit. Flippin' heck. That's percussion. Anyway, kit I was after. Let's go to any kit, it doesn't matter. I suppose they'd have to be... Yeah, it wouldn't quite work the same with the kit, would it? Because the frequency changing... Excuse me. I wonder if I put that on the filter and then put the ARP on. Not really. I suppose that might be because of the, let's just have a, yeah, it sort of does it on there, doesn't it, I suppose. Quiet. And it is changing the, take the delay off. Sort of, but not satisfying way. Anyway. See you later, thanks for watching.